There was one woman who showed up with a sign that had a picture of a Nazi helmet, with like the swastika on it. Yeah, here it is. The MAGA hat right next to that, a Ku Klux Klan white hood next to that, and then a Confederate flag on a baseball cap, and it reads "Same shit, different hat." So that's her view. MAGA, all right wingers are just the same as white hood wearing Nazis, who I guess are from the South during the Jim Crow era. And here's another one, SOT7 here, as Charlie Kirk supporter Nathan Hughes gets screamed at by female protesters.
With a shirt that says "For Charlie."
Because I advocate for free speech, and I
Okay, if you
absolutely love
free speech, wear a shirt that says free speech. Wear a shirt that says promote free debate.
Free press.
you get triggered because it has Charlie on there, right?
Because he was a racist, because he was a misogynist, and that means that you are too, because you support him. Get out! Get out of here!
He hated people.
Yeah, just
he hated
calm it
anyone
down.
that wasn't white,
Calm
that
it
wasn't
down.
male, that wasn't straight.
To my point, how do you deal with that, Emily? How this is why the right is making these people famous, trying to get their names and where they work. Because what we're finding out in an inordinate amount of the cases is the people saying that stuff are like healthcare workers or teachers. And I think many of us are like, how am I supposed to go in and get emergency care from, let's say, I don't know that this is a nurse, but it has been in the past, a nurse or a doctor who feels that way about Charlie and right wingers or anybody who supports Charlie, or send my child into a classroom with a teacher who feels that way.
I mean, in the video, the man in the For Charlie shirt just laughed in her face and did so in a way that I would have been impossible to contain that laughter. So he did it in a way that I felt was actually a pretty appropriate response because it would be easy to scream
in the
and shout
moment.
back at her. Right. Yeah, in the moment. But in the long term, this is like an incredible danger. And the only thing that gives me solace right now is thinking of how the tide has turned on DEI, critical race theory, trans issues, where you couldn't even talk. I mean, you couldn't say anything politically incorrect without getting fired. And by the way, oftentimes it was just true and factual, and you could say it as somebody on the left and perfectly respectfully 5 years ago. And the only thing that gives me solace is that it's slightly better now.